Hi guys, I'm Ryan Houston and welcome to my fly tying channel. Your video is about to start shortly. Please take this opportunity to hit the like button down below, leave some comments, tell your friends. Interaction, likes, subscriptions help my channel to grow and help me to keep producing content for yourselves. If you're new to my channel, check out the other videos that I've got. There are over 500 videos at this stage, so there should be something there for everybody. Again, video is about to start. Hit that like button down below. Hi guys, so salmon fly tonight, and this time what we're going to tie is a fly from Bert at, and this is the Metican bug. So I'm tying this here on, it's what, a size 8 double. I'm going to use black tying thread. So I take our tying thread down to the rear of the fly there. And what we want to do is put on a tag of silver oval. So I'm tying, because it has a floss body, I've tied the tag end up the shank, and then we're going to go back in about 4 to 5 turns and come through the legs of the double, tie it up forward, and then come back on it, and that way we should end up with a fairly even underbody. So tail on this fly is yellow bucktail. So if we take a yellow bucktail here, use the tip of one, so I'd say we're probably going to go at least 1 to 2 lengths of the body. So I'm just going to, rather than stack it, I'm going to just take the very longest fibres, pull them out and reline them back up so that I get not as straggly a bunch. And then I'm going to put that on, see what I think of the length there. So I'm about, what, 1.5 body lengths probably there. I'm going to tie that on and then tie it up forward. So here I'm just going to hold it up, and I'm going to come in with my scissors in line with the shank, and when I cut that off then I'll get a slight taper, and that'll allow me to taper down at the front here. So body calls for a yellow or a golden yellow floss, silk, whatever. So I'm going to use a rayon here. I've taken off about 14 inches or so of it, and I've tied it in across its middle, which means that as I wrap backwards and I keep it flat, I then will end up with an underbody which is yellow, so that when I go back over it, it then won't show any gaps as we transit forward. Come to the front and tie that off. We'll take our rib then and rib the body in 5 or 6 turns. Tie it off and trim the tag. So this fly had a badger hackle. I'm going to take one of these little badger saddle feathers here, and I'm going to catch it by its tip, pull all the fibres out sideways and nip out the tip. Then I'll tie it in on the very last little bit of stalk. I'm going to wrap it by sliding it through my pinched finger and thumb, and that should sweep all the fibres back onto one side, essentially doubling it as we wrap. Tie over the stalk, fold it back on itself, snap that off. So the wing on this fly is orange bucktail. I suppose if I was tying a more modern version of it, I'd probably use some sort of runner or fox or something like that. So I'm going to take a bunch of the orange and I'm going to measure that up so that it comes to about halfway down the tail here. If you want, as I said, you can square this up more. I'm going to transfer hands and trim that off, place it on, and then I am going to wrap that down with super glue on the thread. Super glue our thread and wrap over those cut ends. That will seep into it and secure the whole thing in place. Okay, now here's where the unusual part of this fly is that instead of jungle cock it used teal, and these spotty feathers on the breast of teal. I don't know, was this done purely because jungle cock's expensive or what the story was, but that's what it had on it, so that's what will stick on this fly. So I'll strip these back until I end up with just two like little eyelets as such, and then we'll set those up on the side and tie them in one on each side. Personally, I really don't like that, but it is what it is the pattern. So I'll tie them off, trim them off, and now I'm going to super glue a couple inches of the thread, hold all back, and wrap over just to finish the head. And varnish that. Okay. So we'll go with a coat of clear varnish, and if we've got a good enough cover of thread then that will suffice, and if not then we'll have to use black varnish or something later on. But that is our Metakin bug tied. So hopefully you liked the video. I said if you do, give us a like, subscribe, tell your friends, check out all the other videos on the channel, and until next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.